Hello everybody, SC Knuckles coming at you with something Dark Souls related. As you can see in the title above, it pretty much says a voting poll, sort of. As you guys know, I did mention in a previous update video that I would be doing a playthrough of Dark Souls with much of my, as you see, max leveled characters here. I don't plan to do this until I have a new computer, though, because the laptop that I've been using this whole time is certainly not strong enough to handle this game pretty much anymore. So, yeah, I do plan to get myself a computer sometime in November, and that is when this project will begin. Now, I do have a lot of characters here, as you see. I have 10 all together. So, yeah. I want you guys to go ahead and pick which character y'all want me to do solo first. Now, while I do have 10 of them, 2 of them are going to be co-op, and are omitted from being voted upon. I will decide when the co-op characters will begin. I'll explain who the co-op characters are. The first one is Arturius. I will be doing a co-op project with a friend of mine. And the other one is the Dragonborn, which is, for those that do know Dark Souls, is part of the Dragon Covenant, and it will just fight with just the dragon power. That's also co-op as well. So yeah, Dragonborn and Arturius are omitted from the list. So I'll explain who we have then. We have, essentially, I didn't name these guys their incarnation of who they're cosplaying as, since they're all cosplay characters. So the first person we have here is Ornstein. Ornstein, as y'all do know, the boss himself. He's pretty much this guy who fights with a spear and is basically all lightning. He's a member of the, what is it? He's a member of the, Praise the Sunlight Covenant, Warrior Sunlight Covenant. So yeah, he has the sunlight spears and everything. So basically he'd be fighting with a spear, really. Next character we have under that name is Havel the Rock, who's pretty much the strongest character I have, strongest defense. So yeah, he's pretty much all powerhouse. Now we'll explain, much of these characters will be on New Game Plus, with the exception of some. Havel will be on New Game Plus too because of how strong he is, so the game will be a little bit harder, but will be a challenge nonetheless. So yeah, that's Havel. And I remember I showed this one off in my update project of Crossbreed Priscilla. Yeah, as you can see, she basically just fights with a scythe. I do have some sort of miracles on her just to give her some health and all that. So yeah, she's basically fighting with a scythe, really. And it's all about stealth, really, for her movements. We do have Smo, who's pretty much the big character. Also fights with a hammer. Also the strongest, but not as strong as Havel, I'll say. He's pretty much just basic, yeah. He's there too if you want him. So he's up for voting too. Now, this was supposed to be a hollowed out thief, but I thought that doesn't really sound like fun. So I decided to change it and make Lord Blade Siren. Now, ironically, when I do Arturius, the person that I'll be playing with will be dressed as this person. And, well, while it's fun watching that person play, I want to at least give it a try myself. And as you can see, she is a thief, and she is using daggers and a sword. She's a dual-wielding type thief. And she's pretty much moving quickly and basically a ninja, really. So, yeah. And I didn't explain what covenant they were. She's part of the Grave Lord Servant Covenant. Smoke is part of the Forest Hunter. Priscilla is part of the Dark Moon Blades, and Havel is part of the Way of White. The next character we have is Quilana of Izalith, which is really my pyromancer of the bunch. Wielding Quilag's Fury Sword, she's basically all about fire, and is part of the Chaos Covenant. Makes perfect sense, since it's just all about fire, really. Big Hat Logan, all about magic. Yeah, everything on him is all magic related. He has the sorcery type powers you see there, like the soul arrows, homing mass, crystal mass, all that. White dragon breath. And the weapon he's holding right now is the Moonlight Greatsword, because that's the only magic type weapon, or the only thing that does magic damage really. So I wanted to try and be as magic as I could with him. He's part of the Princess Guard Covenant. I basically made every one of my characters join a Covenant. Arturius is part of the Dark Rates, if y'all were wondering. But yeah, this is Big Hat Logan, who's all magic. And finally, my last character, who is not part of a Covenant yet, I haven't decided what to give him, is Golf, who's basically going to be using a bow only. Oh yes, he's going to be just a bow-wielding person. He will. I don't think I'll ever make him use a crossbow or anything like that. It's just going to be what he's holding. For those that do know the character Golf, he's basically wields a great bow and just shoots the thing at enemies. So yeah, there's all the characters to choose from. You got Ornstein, Havel the Rock, Crossbreed Priscilla, Smough, Loreblade Siren, Quilana of Izalith, Big Hat Logan, and Golf. Hawkeye Golf is his real name. In the game, that is. So yeah, go ahead and tell me, do you want me to fight with a spear? Do you want me to be an overall powerhouse on New Game Plus 2? Now, some of these characters aren't ready for the recording yet. I'm still getting them to where they will be ready when it's time to record. So yeah, I will want y'all to choose which one to go first. And we have Smough, we have Loreblade Siren, who's a thief, Quilana of Izalith, the pyromancer, Big Hat Logan, the magic user, and Golf, the sharpshooter. So yeah, go ahead and tell me. Just leave in the comments. Will count based on the comments. I usually didn't think I would be. I usually don't think I'm worthy enough to do voting, because I don't really think many people watch me still to this day, even though I'm still gaining subs. But I'm gonna give it a try at least. I mean, whatever wins in terms of voting, by the time I get my new computer, which will probably be like a month from when this video is uploaded. So yeah, just leave your votes in the comments and tell me, who do you want first? I'll decide when Arturius and the Dragonborn is going to be coming. Those will be decided on my terms. Y'all can go ahead and choose who y'all want second, third, and all that. Y'all can just go ahead and make a list of who you want. But first is basically what is going to be starting this whole series up. Normally I talk way too much, saying like I'm gonna do some series and then it just cancels out in the end. But I'm gonna try and be devoted to this, because as some of my friends know, I love Dark Souls, and I just want to at least try and make a project with it. Yeah, so yeah, this is, like I said, tell me in the comments who you want first, and then I will gladly see who the winner is, and we'll just go from there. And I just hope you guys will enjoy the project. And this is how it will be recorded too. You see me in my webcam right there? I will be doing it like this too, only with my new computer when I get that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I certainly hope you will leave some votes. You guys know the drill and all that. And until then, I am SC Knuckles, and I will see you guys later. Take care, everybody.